This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
All right, General, that's the fire boss. Masom Ewahase. Now, to say the OD two Jano, FA Cup a course between Adriana and Kim Faisal or Kim Faisal and Noble Home or Nations or host Adriana after the game. And I got in blood assistant coach for Kim Faisal making points. Omo realizes and Adriana echo for high balls, long balls. And he almost try so remember David upon front the DM for Kim Faisal. Ever drop your back. Now the essence of that move is to increase the height of the back line in order to deal with aerial balls. You know, there are other means how to stop long balls. But so there be evidence visually and from the coach himself. Within my entire Gordon abroad now he take you off from there and some Gordon Ekafa game no from the pre-match conference.
It can go anyway. Yeah, so we wanted to score before that, but then we couldn't, so we'll take it.
Tactically, what did you do in the second half to bring you back into the game?
We saw Adriana was playing long balls, so we changed our formation. We let our number 6 draw back so that you take the long balls and we bring in Frimpong so that you take the second balls. This is what we did because we've seen that they were playing long balls throughout from the first half to the second half.
So you take it over from here now. You're showing some Gordon Eka game against Adriana. If indeed Adriana resorted to long balls and how Kim Faisal able to deal with those long balls are now Gordon abroad. So from here, you highlighted David Oponafrane or say or realize say now Adriana from the first minute bought long balls. It's almost 6, which is David Oponafrane here at drop it. Now the key part of this move, and then I said, General, I said about me increase the height of the back line. Now, Bonnie free throw bar, I'm at me deal with. And no, Adriana Gordon, a blood air highlighted. And of course, the second ball, so not a drop here, a combat. So talking about Adriana, it means Adriana so 2, strikers or more the final tether or more Jumano, Adriana Etimino. And one of the things I realize our game about Adriana and say, no more so a ball with 2 quality strikers with some good height, make Kevin Obey and then Hans Kofi. So Hans Kofi and Kevin Obey, Omumi any players are not a ball in the final third. No, key receivers for these long balls. Now, General, a Kwame Nuso and Abefa so are receiving a long balls either through a certain, Ibrahimovic or Lukaku, a player with me, or the aerial presence, or you're very durable in the air, or Bejina Falcon Ajabon and Yato. Or money player or more best serve as a target man born if you remove. Now those players no no money mirika bebre e mo game no make Hans Kofi ne Kevin Obin and make Lukaku and Ibrahimovic meaning say omo use omo body stature and omo dey agebo no ma hoden omo physique and omo dey hold it down the ball and some other players e dey ba now looking here say we share o board no so a there are other players to say Sam Adams and Emmanuel Jonfi these are players are omo the laterals emirika e wo mo game no papa. And so a balance there are other means I'll be fast so ball at the atoll. So any Ibrahimovic, any Lukaku, now you can't obey to say Inaki Williams or a certain Emmanuel Jonfi or Sam Adams. This type of players, almost the ball in Inaki the ball in man on to minje. But you need to hit the ball into these spaces for this kind of players to pick up. Now these are the areas now these players in a pair. The zone 16 and then the 17. Drop the ball into space and you understand the speed with which Omobel Kwakofa ball with. These are the Sam Adams. It means they can't serve as target men, but Omo here ball was space and sign a general Omo Etnia Kwakofa ball. Now say share players be to say Ibrahimovic Lukaku. I'm Ajibodi at all or into spaces to say man Jonfi Sam Adams, Inaki Williams. Those players are ball into spaces. There are other hybrid type of players. No more profile, no, a blessed, but a rare species. On time also, or bit to say Eto, or to me serve as a target man or Sasu America. Or drop the ball into space, General, or better Akakofa. But for our local scene, you'll be to say Ransford or say, formerly of your U20 or Babo Kotokaka, or we had a hybrid, or Manimika into space or Befa. and now the ball man as a target manner. General Obefa Bono, Amano Aye. Now onto the board from a long kick from Adron Frimpong into the final third. The first ball was knocked out of the defensive zone, and only Diana Godwin are bloody. Eka was an ass at the 13th second of the game. Now Adriana starts here, or more drop it long balls. Now sometimes open long balls are quite so fast ball for sure. Look at the first ball here, won by King Faisal, but the second ball won by Adriana Stars. So it means the second ball no I'll say offer from Poma Mayeno, no. But David upon Fanny first ball if you second ball fell to Emmanuel John Fist feet and now connected here into the goal area. Abdul Abbas connected here. Sometimes, almost a team be initiative or more attacking through high balls. It means you are not finding certain weaknesses around the zone or bet me at the attempted the opposition. A B at the say Abdul Abbas Jabal goalkeeper for King Faisal. Now a ball on ball general now struggling. So from here, watch how the ball was floated into the area. Next year, some Gordon bloody all can say. In fact, a Diana ball no more long balls on. Now sometimes there are certain areas be or who say in fact say opponent and for high balls look at King Faisal. How many players na be kan wa 4 5 6 7 players and I King Faisal drop it into their own area, and a bunny say na a better with the short passing sequences about the realm wa say amana general. This is why we find out say some more box room be bredia and my for balls and fast row na me hwe say me nyam chances, and that was how na King Faisal last start here almost trying. So around the 43rd minute, Sam Adams are effective free kick. There are two things to talk about here. First of all, the position of this guy Stephen Anochibadu, and then the goalkeeper Abdul Abbas Jabal. Now the other thing to be talked about the spaces and that the two players on terminal. Now general, what it means in it's it's 1-on-1 with Anochibadu and the goalkeeper for King Faisal. It's a long ball, said the Okasa Adriana for initiating. Who occupies that space for King Faisal? This is the second ball where it normally drops. The first ball is also into this zone. So Sam Adams, a loopy ball not the about area, hoping say general or we bet me a mitibon. So from a corner kick, this is where they dropped the ball. It's 1-on-1 between Stephen Anachibadu and then goalkeeper of King Faisal. But who occupies the space for the first ball or the second ball? That was why the goalkeeper made sure say Oba the ball no, but unfortunately, General Oba no Oba empty land. And if me and cover goal area no, they couldn't avoid that goal. And a ball no on it. Now this is it. The first ball no King Faisal and winning. The second ball no Obi and defending. It means Gordon champion and some no or Masa Swe Diegu and because Adriana Stars actually go from a long ball. Now the second circumstance is that long ball who here from a deep defense for Adriana almost send the bar. The first ball was won by Adriana through hands Kofi. Emmanuel Janfi got to the second ball. It means there's another question here. So watch the first ball. Long ball near floating about who won the first ball. It is Adriana. Champion, there's a question here. Who won the second ball? It is Adriana. Champion, there's another question here. And they propelled King Faisal into their own zone through these little balls. It means champion, they observed. So Adriana come for long balls, but how to deal with it? Upon Frane, any of Fanane, upon Frane, or Fanane, and deal with the situation. That was how every long ball King Faisal ever deal with. The second ball was being won by team and friends Adriana Stars. And it means that even after the 53rd minute, now omunya idea omo the best stop Adriana long balls in here. But omo to bench, omo discussing seven. Now you are the kind of knowledge of the game and your knowledge in the game. The other kind of knowledge of the game here before kickoff. And Niema would know about the opposition, but game ne kosono. So what to bench one man and Niema observe technically, and then you can say knowledge in the game. Game new flow. How can you decode down the principles of position in the buy? It means you need to go further than what you have taught before the kickoff. So there's another long ball, but how many players of Adriana and a general over to around the box? How do you deal with the first and then the second ball here, champion? So champion, your observations were so right, but you couldn't deal with it. For the second time, Adriana should go from a long kick. I'm taking the lead, After the 75th minute, now I'm 2-1. All the two goals coming as a result of long balls. So champion 1-7, we haven't had the solution yet. First ball, second ball, everything. Now Adriana for an epic ball around your zone. But trust me, it's a very good observation. So who said Diana for no long balls, but how to have the antidote to it? Now another big issue at the market and Faisal so bet me deal with. So David upon Frane, despite moving into different role from a central defense into that midfield DM zone, now a day of an sosono, and to me I'm stopping the whole idea for the second time. Faisal conceded from a long ball, and even Adrian Accra answered the 97th minute. No more that's why almost says a chance in be from long balls and high balls. So champion abroad, how did you deal with these situations after observations? You know, we haven't seen that, but in the league we are asking Adrian Kwan ball long balls, the chief long balls players are what you league. Of course, Legon cities. They are always going with Alex Asso or Samuel Lama, two strikers. It would be Alex Asso and Kofi Koji in a traditional 4-4-2. So I'm going to drop a ball at the Mawa into the wider zones. No, but baby share ball or box room. Legon cities never negotiate their way out of their defensive zone. More than 4 passes here. The maximum they will go 3 passes, and then you find the ball in there. And no most of them goes through Alexa or Samuel Ama or sometimes Kofi Koji, because some more players are almost speed into space to pick a ball, no? Or really as target man or durable to say Kofi Koji. Bet me the ball no out of form. It's always been like that from Lagos City. So champion abroad made this comment about Adriana Star said who yeah some of the ball faster, but they couldn't stop it, even though say normal person will stop it. But apart from Adriana Stars, general emphatically we should admit say team back or more the ball faster pa ukrumo a team and friend say Lagos Cities and now ubetimi apekiomo out of the Betfair Premier League. But why and how and a team be decided to call for long balls? The TNS sometimes attack, who players are general, or make me pick a ball no space, or make me pick a ball no already about form. 2 or more air supply, a constant ball circulators, and so much me hit the ball technically into good spaces. No what me a punish opponent, But say or stopping long balls, it's either pressing the sources of those long balls or picking the second balls, so they are and supposedly not champion person or Baba Jumano. But for the time being, from the post-match press conference, Gordon Abroad Yasimo Kaino, their cupboard no, so to find out say yes, there was a very good observation, but for the antidote, we didn't see it from this angle. So Joe,
okay.
Yebedasi.
Them kind Newton Lartey marriage at education. The Amayan.